Hey, hi traders, this is Parthiban and I'm back with the market analysis after about 6 months gap. Okay, now the market looks good from last minute, the whole February till I'm expecting will be good until September or August. Okay, so incorporating few things in the market analysis. First part is I'm going to explain about currency versus USD. Okay, major pairs. The minor pairs I'll be sharing with those who have attended my price action course, and I'll be explaining about BTC chart also. Okay, so let's go to the currency analysis. Okay, guys. First is USD JPY. If you see last week, I did mention when I releasing the market analysis, the market was here, same market will retest to this area and then pull back, so it's going to range here for quite some time. So if you ask me as a trend trader, this is actually overall downtrend. A lot of sellers are waiting here. So 108 area is a very good selling area, and buying at this area where 106 level is the counter trend, because I put CT with the trend is WT. So it's about 200 pips gain movement or 200 pips range movement area. So those who wants to, so um, this is the range trading. So you're going to get about 200 pips movement. So you can start focusing on selling at the highest price and buying at the lowest price. If you ask me to buy, I would not be a buyer because I know it's a downtrend, but I'll choose to sell. I'll wait at this area. And Australia USD, this is a very good selling area, selling point. A lot of sellers actually strongly defending this price. So buyers who are like brought the price from this to this level, they're defending at this area which is 0.77749. So I can see a lot of buyers are defending this area and sellers are defending and pushing the price lower and lower. So if you ask me, there's a high chance for the price to reach this level and then drop to this area. That's close to it's about 140 pips. So you have to be aware because it's not so clear area. You can wait here, but maybe you may not get the price. So these are the areas where you can start looking for confirmations to go short. Okay, on lower time frame like H1. In Euro USD, so overall it's uptrend and buyers are still strong. If you can see this, buyers defended this price, defending, 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 and buyers creating higher low, and what's happening over here is the higher high is being limited by sellers. So sellers strongly defending this area. So for the market to reverse, it has to pull back and short. You can see some confirmation here. If you're aggressive trader, you can go short without confirmation. Place your stop loss above this area. Okay, so you can see a pullback and then short. So this is going to be like almost about 160 pips movement. So you can even buy over here the confirmation and then bring the price higher. You see, if you look at the lower time frame, it's going to be some setup area. Okay, wait, H4. I see the price is being limited, creating new high. Buyers are defending. It's forming something like a double bottom. Once price reach higher, retest, you can become a buyer. Daily chart is the daily chart. GBP USD, the price is being compressed, but a lot of buyers entered here. A lot of buyers entered here. Buyers defending, and you can see sellers defending this area also. But if you ask me overall, what is the possibilities? Is the market's going to create another rally up? Dollar going to weaken strongly after this. So I can see the kind of patterns, but the price might range here for another 2-3 weeks. so we can take advantage on that. Wait for the price to break out and retest, then you can become a buyer. There's a least possibilities for the price to break down and retest. If it retest here, you can become seller also, but then most likely it's going to break upside. And USD CAD is a beautiful price action story where overall it's a rich market. A lot of sellers are defending this price, a lot of them defending this price, a lot of buyers are defending this price. Okay. Um, but one thing is very clear that buyers defended the price, but buyers lost their ground and then they start defending here, lost the ground, they defending here, but sellers are gaining strength. So we must choose to sell at this market where these earlier sellers entered with a confirmation. So once the conservative entry is triggered pullback, I'm going to go short and place my stop loss above this level, because this is a very good price action where a lot of price ranges here and it broke down. So again it's retesting, a lot of sellers are entering the market. So what you can do is you can sell here and bring the price up to this level, and this is almost 170 pips. Okay, there's good movement. And USD CHF, like I mentioned last week in my snapshot, the price was here. You can expect the market to retest this level and then range. So it's going to range here for another 1 or 2 weeks. Overall it's a downtrend. What you can do is always choose to sell. Okay, again when the market retests here, you can go short. This is selling zone, and place your stop loss above this level, and you can have exposure of almost 200 pips gain in this pair. And New Zealand USD, it's um, I say trending uptrend already started. But what's happening is they are facing a limitation over here. Sellers are defending the price. So what buyers will do is they will pull back the price and then they will defend. And to me, this is the lowest area that they pull back, because the impulsive candles here. Any pullback you can become buyer, or even at this price you can become a buyer and bring the price to this level. But be careful of this area. It could just break up and retest at once, or once reach here, sellers might appear. If you see a confirmation, then try to be a seller and immediately bring the price down. Okay, we know one thing very clear: buyers will defend this price and sellers are defending this price strongly. So these are the area where it should be critical area to make a decision whether you want to hold the trade or break even and exit the trade. Okay, and like I mentioned, this is the currencies analysis. And BTC, actually I've already started trading on BTC Bitcoin. um, if you see, there was a rally from $6,000 up to almost 20,000, $19,000 plus. And sellers profit taking took place, and 13,000 become the resistance key level, and they broke down to $11,000, almost $12,000, then range here, broke down to 6,000, and it broke above the 8,000 level, almost 9,000, and it's ranging now. So what's going to happen in BTC is, what I see is the price it's going to range here. There's only two possibilities. It's going to range here, or the price actually already make a first dip and then it's going to create another high. If at all it break above the 12,000 level, retest, you can become a buyer. The next target is 14,000. If it broke below this, the next target is 6,300, which a lot of buyers are waiting to be a buyer, because this is a very good price where you can get on BTC to be a long on BTC. So it's going to be a slow movement where it's going to reach, we may not see the hype that we had over here in a very near term time, because this was a bullish and uptrend, but now we are in a going to range mode. So it might be a very slow and steady movement, which is good for BTC in long term, because if you see the same pattern happens every time in the BTC. For example, let me show you. Okay, okay, look at this, the same pattern. Assume this is about 700 level, where price should up, range, first dip. This is a 6,000 level, then it pull back again, it dip again, then it's range here for almost a year, 2 years, I mean we can say almost 1.5 years. Then we created new high. So what I see in BTC, those who are holding this for short term, I think you will be very sad if I say this. Price might range and might drop to 5,000 level, and it might slowly advance above 20,000, $25,000, but it might take 1.5 years. That's what I see in the market. And those who holding position try to trade buy low, sell high, that you can acquire some of a BTC or US dollar in a range market. Range market is good because you can trade in the range where you can sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low. Okay, guys, good luck, and this is the market list for this week. The major pairs I've shared here, minor pairs I'll share with my price action students, and safe trade. Good luck.